Hello, I'm Haley Bocherry, and today I'm here with Lauren Letzelter, a senior on the Plum Competition Dance Team. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing great, thank you. So my first question for you is what led you to join the Comp Dance Team?
I've been dancing competitively since I was about 5 years old, and I've wanted to join the team since last year when they started it, but I didn't know exactly how it would work with cheer. So I'm actually the first person who is both a cheerleader and on the dance team.
That's impressive. So my next question is, what have you guys done to prepare for the upcoming season?
We started practicing in about October, and we had one competition so far. We've been doing the basketball games as well, where we perform. So I think that's mostly of our preparation.
How did your first competition go?
In both of our dances, we got second place, so pretty good.
That's amazing. What do you hope to accomplish in the upcoming season?
I think our ultimate goal is to work together as a team to reach a common goal, but obviously our goal would be winning first place at a competition.
That's nice. So what does a normal practice look like?
Usually we'll do a 2-hour practice on a Friday and then a 3-hour practice on a Sunday. We like to go over our routines and fix things that are quirky, but we also like to do technique things on Sundays with our hour. So we'll kind of spend time turning and leaps and stuff and flexibility.
Is your Sunday practice in the morning or in early afternoon?
It's right smack dab in the middle of the day, which I don't love, but it's from 1 to 4.
Gotta shift your whole schedule around. So do you guys have any pre-competition rituals that you do before going out?
Not at the moment. I think that's something we've wanted to start, but right now we don't have anything that we do before a competition.
Do you have any ideas of what maybe you would want to do?
So for my club team that I do that's competitive, we like to do a little dance where we sing a little chant. So I think something like that would be cute.
I'm sure you guys will get there. And my last question for you is what is some advice you would give to the younger girls hoping to pursue the competition dance team?
I say to do it because it's fun. And I think you don't have to have a ton of experience to do it, but it's good experience for you to compete and everything.
That is some great advice. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me. Best of luck on your season.
Hi, today I'm here with Emma Scatina, and I'm going to be asking her questions about the girls wrestling team. How are you today, Emma?
Good, how are you?
Good. So, what is the most challenging part about playing this sport this season?
Probably keeping weight because I'm bouncing back and forth between 2 different weights.
Nice. What is the most rewarding part about wrestling?
Probably every time you get a win to see how proud your coaches and parents are.
Nice, nice. So, who influenced you to play this sport, and what keeps you going?
No one really influenced me to do it. I kind of just did it on my own and then I stuck with it.
Nice. And do you see yourself continuing this in the future?
No.
Who's your role model in wrestling and why?
Probably Mr. Miller because no matter what's going on in his life, he always comes to practice. Even if he doesn't come to school, he shows up at practice.
That's awesome. And then lastly, what do you enjoy about this sport and why?
Probably all the girls because we're like a big family and we don't fight like the boys do.
That's really nice. Well, thank you.
Hi, my name is Eric Strusning. I'm with TV3, and I'm here with a good friend, Sean, who's part of the basketball team. How are we doing, Sean?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well as well. I have a couple questions for you, basketball-wise, of course. How does it feel to lead the team as a point guard? Explain how it feels.
Being point guard, you're in charge of everything, all the plays that goes on. And that's part of the thing that I love about basketball, just being in charge. So that's why I love it so much.
Yeah, that's a good answer. My next question is, explain to me your thoughts of playing with your teammates that you've been with for years now. How do you like playing with them?
Yeah, I've been playing with them for quite a while, getting all the chemistry. So I think that's one thing about this year. We have so much chemistry, and it's just helping us a lot.
Yeah. How long have you been playing basketball, and what made you stay with basketball? Because I know you're a three-sport athlete, so what made you stay with basketball?
Well, I started basketball in kindergarten, so I was 5 or 6, and just just the love of the sport. I just love playing it and making all the new friends and just playing with them.
Yeah, that's great. And what is your end season goal for this season?
The end of the season goal, I think, for our team is probably just make playoffs. We haven't made in a couple years, and I think it's a good chance in like a while, to go on a little run, I think.
Okay. And are you taking your basketball talents to the next level, or are you just going to cut it off at high school and just say you did what you did in high school and just let it go there?
Yeah, I think basketball I'm going to be done with, but I think I'm either going to play baseball or football in the next level.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. And my last question is, do you think your team this year is better than last year, or are they like around the same? Because I know your record's sort of showing it that you're better, but like playing-wise, how do you think?
No, we're definitely better this year. We're definitely like spreading the ball more, scoring more points. So I think, and we had just more chemistry this year, so that's been helping us a lot, and I think we're better this year.
All right. That's it, and back to the studio.
Hello, my name is Cole Kemmer, a TV production student here at Plum Senior High School, and I am here today with senior basketball player Brendan Getlack. Brendan, how are you doing today?
Doing good.
My first question for you today is, you have been playing basketball since elementary school. What has this sport meant to you over the years?
Basketball's meant a lot to me. I've made some good friendships through the sport that I've stuck with, and it's just been a fun game.
Yep. What is your favorite part of being on the basketball team?
I'd say this year it's the team we have. We're a lot closer as a team, which makes the game more fun. And we're better as a team, so win more games.
The basketball team is currently sitting around 500. What are your goals by the end of the year?
So our main team goal is to make the playoffs. We've fell short the last couple of years, but I think we got a good chance this year.
Awesome. What is an important lesson basketball has taught you over the years?
It's just taught me to work hard, become a leader, and just be a good teammate on and off the court.
You guys have been through a few coaches over the last years. What has it been like having multiple coaches in high school? What are some of the challenges?
Yeah, it could be a challenge because each coach has a different system and different plays that you got to get used to and stuff. But I think it's good to have different coaches because different coaches see different things in you and just have different ways to help you get better.
Yep. Lastly, what is your favorite memory from playing basketball over the years?
I'd just say like going out to eat and doing stuff like bowling as a team. Like the off-court stuff has been really nice just to get to know everybody.
Awesome. Thank you for taking the time to meet with me today. That will finish our interview for today.
Thank you.
Hi, it's Elliot Peters, TV3 student with Sophia Strausser,
Hello.
rifle member. Sophia, can you please explain what a rifle team is?
So basically we shoot 22 rifles in the prone position. So it's basically just a group of students who all, we have practices every day and matches twice a week. And it's a varsity sport. So we're learning how to sight in the rifles and then shoot them.
Cool. What does a rifle match look like?
So we have matches twice a week, away and at home. And so basically it starts off with us either taking the bus to the school that we're stopping at, or it's down in our range here at Plum. And basically there's 5 lanes and a few relays, so each person gets down and individually shoots, and then the match progresses.
How does scoring work in rifle, and what is your average?
So there's 10 targets on each overall sheet of target, and so the best score you can get is 100. Each target is worth 10 points. And our team usually shoots in, there's 8 scores, so the best score you can get is 800. And our team usually shoots in the 790s, so we're almost perfect.
Pretty fantastic. Would you say that rifle is an easy sport, and why?
I would say it's easy to learn, but it's hard to like get perfect at it. So like you can learn how to shoot the gun, and the basics you can get down pretty quickly, but then actually figuring out like your sight is more difficult.
Sounds like it. What made you join the rifle team?
So I was looking for a winter sport, and I thought it might be a skill that I could use after high school. Hopefully not, but just learning how to handle guns is, I think, could be useful. Hopefully not, but it could be.
Better safe than sorry. What is your favorite part of rifle?
My favorite part is probably getting to know the teammates, and we do a lot of like team bonding activities, like going to sheets after matches or going out to eat, and so that's pretty fun.
Cool. Well, thank you. And I'm sending it back to y'all.
Hello, my name is Erica Jones, and I'm a senior here at Plum Senior High School. Today I'm joined with Pascal Ozak, a captain on the girls' basketball team. How are you doing today, Pascal?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. So how does it feel to be senior captain on the basketball team, and what is your role as a captain?
It feels amazing because this is something I've been working towards for a long time now, and it just feels good to finally be rewarded with that. And my role is just to make sure everybody's like, staying positive and not getting too down on themselves, and also like making sure their roles are being filled. So if somebody needs to go rebound, then they're rebounding, or if they need to start shooting the ball a little bit more, making sure they're doing that.
So what are your predictions for the rest of the season?
I think we have a very strong chance of winning our section and making like the playoffs, obviously, if we win our section, but also getting a high seed in the playoffs, which would ensure us a home game for the first round. And something like that, so we could move past the first round in the playoffs, would be monumental for the basketball program.
Definitely, yeah. So what are your personal goals for this season?
My personal goals are just to keep improving on the skills that I already have, like finishing on the inside and rebounding. But my coaches want me to average a double-double. I don't know if I could do that, but I definitely am trying as hard as I can to reach that goal.
I think you can definitely reach your goal. So what do you do in the off season to help achieve your goals?
Well, up until this year, I've played AAU basketball. Now, I've aged out of it now, which I would play it if I could, but I can't. But I've always done that, which is like a tournament team. So I've played in different tournaments with other college coaches watching. I've also just always have practiced on my own with other coaches, done skill sessions, stuff like that.
So what do you think your team's strengths are?
I think we're very well bonded, and we know each other well on the court and off the court, so it really shows. And also we're a fast team, so we're able to run the ball more than like other teams.
Those are definitely essential skills. And what is your favorite memory from your high school years playing basketball?
Definitely last year, whenever we won our playing game for the playoffs, we played Montour and we beat them, and I got a double-double, and I got interviewed for the first time by the Trib, and it was just like such a great moment. Like we was so happy knowing that we like could move on to the actual playoffs, even though we did have to play first seed South Fayette. It was still it was so exciting.
Nice, yeah. So that's all the questions I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you and your team the best of luck for the remainder of the season.
Hi, my name is Reese Sculler, and I'm here with winter athlete Rayla Smith. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you for asking. So the first question is, being a senior on the team, what is one thing that you want to accomplish before the season ends?
Definitely try and win this section. It's never really been done before in school history, so it'd be nice to finally get a section title for once.
Well, best of luck to you guys. What were you looking forward to the most when coming into this basketball season?
We lost some girls last year. They graduated. But we also had some younger girls play, and their younger girls are starting now, so it's just really nice to get some wins with them.
Yeah, no, the freshmen are definitely really good on the team. What is your role on the team, and what position do you play?
I play point guard, so pretty much I start the plays, I run them, and I also play on defense, and I also able to help my team out, guard one of the better players on the other team just to get some defensive stops.
I'm sure you're really good on defense. So, as a captain on the basketball team as well as the soccer team, are there any differences in being a captain and being a role model on that team?
They're like the same, both leadership roles. You have to, keep the team in check pretty much.
I'm sure you're a really good captain. What made you want to start playing basketball? How young were you, and how has your journey improved from then?
I've watched March Madness since I was little, so I got into that, so I really like that, enjoy that. But I probably started playing when I was 8 years old.
Well, 8 years old, and March Madness is one of the best. And finally, how is the team looking this year, and do you guys think you have a chance at playoffs?
We're doing pretty well. We're 5-1 in the section, so I think we're going to make playoffs, which is good.
All right, well, again, best of luck. And now, thank you so much for your time. Back to the studio.
Hello, this is Zach Nabrkowski. I'm here with one of our winter athletes.
This is Rylan Campbell.
And we have some questions for him today. First question, how has your season gone so far, and anything good or bad in specific?
It was going pretty good until I got hurt in my second match of the year. Hopefully I'm back soon.
That's tough to hear. What was your favorite match this season and why?
My favorite match this season was probably the first one because I came out quick and I got a hot start and I tech-fouled the kid.
It's good to hear. How did your injury happen, and how did it make you feel after it happened?
It was a dirty wrestler. He's always been dirty. He just pulled my fingers back. I didn't even feel it till after the match, but hopefully I'm back soon.
Those guys are the worst. Do you see yourself wrestling in college, and what would make you continue?
Yeah, I'm probably going to wrestle in college. I just got to continue to push myself.
It's good to hear. What is your biggest accomplishment you've had during your career?
I'd probably say when I won the Allegheny County Finals, that was probably the most exciting and most accomplishing win of my career so far.
Sounds exciting. What is the lesson that stuck with you throughout your whole wrestling career?
Just don't let yourself slow down. You got to keep pushing, keep working every day.
Thank you for the interview. Thank you for the answers. Back to you in the studio.
Hi, I'm Matt Lowline, and I'm here with Ethan Jones, senior swimmer on the swim team and also as a captain. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm good myself. First off, what has been your role as team captain for the Plum swim team?
My role as team captain has been to be a good leader to the younger swimmers, as well as to show them what the right things to do, I think.
Well, can you tell us what your experience this year is like?
My experience has been good this year. There's been better culture on the team as there hasn't been in past years.
What was going through your mind during your first meet of the season?
My first meet of the season, what was going through my mind was to just swim the best I could because it was the first meet of the season, so I wasn't expecting anything good or better.
Who would you have to say is your toughest opponent and why?
Our toughest opponent is Fox Chapel because they're a really good swim team. They've won the section 3 years in a row, I think. Our best rivalry has been Franklin, though, because it's always a heated rivalry with any Plum sport.
What is your best memory for swimming and why?
My best memory was making it to Whitfields last year with my older brother.
Now, put swimming to the side. What would you say is your best favorite part of being in high school and why?
My favorite part is having my friends in the school. I mean, it's nice.
And lastly, during the telethon, what was your role and how was it?
My role during the telethon was to be in the control room. It was me, Zach, and Sean Franzi who basically ran the most of it, so it was a good experience.
Well, thank you, Ethan, for today. Back to you guys.
Hi, I'm Sam Adams with PHS Television Production. I'm here with Jack Tonjo, a wrestler here at our high school. How are you doing today, Jack?
I'm good. How are you, Sam?
I'm doing good. I got a couple questions for you today. So my first question is, what is one tournament you are looking forward to for the rest of the year and why?
I'd say I'm probably looking forward to counties. It's a big tournament every year. You get everybody in Allegheny County out there, and it's like a good opportunity to showcase, what we've been practicing.
Absolutely. And for my next one, who is one kid in the section or Whitfield that you are looking forward to for wrestling?
Ooh, I'm excited to wrestle a kid named Hunter Snyder from Latrobe. He's ranked pretty high in the nation. He's a freshman coming up, and I just want to prove what I can do against him.
Absolutely. Sounds like a tough match. What are some things the team needs to improve on to get ready for the end of the season?
I feel like we just need to act like a team more and have the same level of caring for winning matches and getting bonus points and just competing out there, because there's some people that, dedicate everything to it, and there's some that act like they don't want to be there sometimes, so we need to fix that.
Absolutely right. And what do you think you need to improve on to be ready for the end of the season with the sections in Whitfield coming up?
Just need to keep on scoring points and not being happy with just winning a close match, but improving every single match and scoring more points.
Yeah, absolutely. And what are you looking forward to in college wrestling and why?
I think I'm looking forward to just the idea of a team of everyone that is excited to be there and dedicating their life to it. And just, college is going to be fun either way, so I'm excited for football games and stuff like that too.
Absolutely. I think you'll be pretty good with it. And what is going to be the biggest change between high school wrestling to college wrestling?
So the simple one is you get a riding time point, and you get 3 points for a tank down, and I think you can get 4 back points instead of 3. But probably just the competitiveness, and you're never going to have a match where you can just tear somebody apart. Every match is going to be a bloodbath. Every match is going to be a fight, and you just got to grind for every point in college.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for joining me on this interview today.
Thank you.
No.
Did you wrestle?
Marissa, open your snap for me right now.
Hi, I'm Madison Pickett, a TV3 student at Plum High School, and I'm here with
Sophia Davis
and
Elena Clausen.
to ask them some questions about girls wrestling. So, why did you choose wrestling?
Ever since I was little, my dad and brothers were always real big wrestlers, so they decided to let me do.
It's good when it's a family thing. So, what is one quality about your team that you love?
We all are super hardworking, and I feel like we're all there to help each other, and we're all there especially to help the new girls. And we're just a big team. We all love each other.
That's good. So, what expectations do you have for this season?
I feel like we could all start place at everyone could get a placement at a tournament this year.
I have a good feeling for you guys. So, if someone asks you why they should wrestle, what would your response be?
They should wrestle because it's just like a huge big team sport, and we're all like there for each other. I feel like we're one of the closest teams. We're honestly like a family. Like that's kind of how we are, and I think it's just a good atmosphere to be around.
I agree. So why do you feel like you and Sophia were chosen for team captain?
I feel like we're the hardest working ones, and we know we have more experience than everyone. And
So what benefits do you gain from wrestling?
You benefit obviously like the physical part of it, but you also benefit from being able to understand how far you can push yourself and just like the strength and toughness that you get from it.
It definitely is a hard sport, so that leads me to my next question. What is the hardest part about your sport?
I'd say the shape you have to be in is you have to be in better shape than any other sport for this. It's brutal.
Well, I'm sure anyone who watches wrestling would agree. But we're done here today, and I'm going to send it back to the studio.
About like how her husband got killed, but he's not actually dead.
Yeah, porta body.
I was so tempted. I was like, no.
You did it before?
She tried to